Welcome to Style Syndicate with me, Lindiwe Sithole. Are you ready for all things lifestyle and entertainment? This week, we have a sing-along with Grammy Award-winning soul singer Anthony Hamilton. Take a look at South Africa's tallest building, the Leonardo. Then speak to controversial entertainer Zodwa Wabantu, who tells us why she doesn't care what you think about her. If you've jammed to Anthony Hamilton's hit songs, Charlene, Mama New Love, Her Heart, Pass Me Over, the list goes on and on. You've probably wondered about the meaning behind some of these popular tracks, right? Well, wonder no more. His new book, Cornbread Fish and Collard Greens, yes, named after the popular track, gives us some insight. The book also has some of Anthony's favorite recipes and scriptures. I hung out with the Grammy Award-winning artist to find out more and also chat about his new song, Back Together. Oh, and side note, did you know that he can sing it in isiXhosa?
Cause I'm a pimp girl. I'm a pimp girl. Ooh, I got what you need. What you need. If you want me, I can rock your world. If you want me, I can get you some Jerry girl. Now tell me, do you really think you can walk around like a shit don't stink?
You're now an author, not only just a Grammy Award-winning artist, so we're gonna add author to the list as well. Congrats.
Thank you so very much.
So I want to now start talking about some of the music that's in here, some of the stories that you tell behind the music. And of course, I want to start with the song Cornbread Fish and Collard Greens. Can I just tell you that the first time I heard this song, I really did think that it was about food. But you're saying that it's not about food. Then what's it about?
It is cornbread, fish, and collard green. It's about food for thought.
Yeah.
Food for your body, food for your mind, food for your soul. It's like being this complete man.
Yeah.
I'm the cornbread, fish, and the collard greens, baby. You don't need anything other than that. I can complete you. If you want it. If you want it, you can be, I'm a complete meal over here. You can be fed really good.
As you're saying that, I'm like, no, I have to find that song. Wait, I've got like a majority of your albums on my phone. I want to play it for just like 10 seconds. We can jam to it, can sing along, just so, just so we get into it a little bit,
No problem.
I like that. Yeah.
Cornbread, fish, and collard greens. I got what you need. If you want it, if you want it.
Okay, so I've chosen this one because of Women's Month in August here in South Africa.
Sister, big bone, can a brother walk you home? You look like a plate of netball. Look so good. Keep your body warm. Frankly, I admire your style, how you go into work every day. Confidence in your walk, in your stride, got my notes open wide, Miss Thang.
Oh my gosh. Okay, tell me the story behind Sister Big Bones.
Well, being a Southern man, I'm from the southern part of North Carolina and the southern part of the country. So women here eat a little different. They eat more starch, more pop, more rice, more potatoes, more beef, more chicken. So they end up filling out, looking voluptuous and thick and juicy. And I like it. And I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And when a woman walks with that confidence and that stride and with her head up and looking beautiful with a little bit of meat on her, whether it's the hips, the lips, the legs, or whatever, full breast, whatever, I just think it's beautiful on a Black woman. It's absolutely awesome. So I wanted to celebrate that.
Oh my gosh,
you all have a lot of that in South Africa.
I was about to say, we have a lot of that.
A lot of that.
And you know what they say? Thick thighs save lives.
I want to be saved. I want to be saved by you. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. Yeah. All she needs is for me to love her.
Oh, Anthony, man.
That one is a very dear song.
Oh, man. Man. Yeah. Oh, who's Charlene?
Ooh. Inquiring minds want to know. Everybody want to know.
We all want to know who's Charlene, huh?
Everybody want to know.
Everybody want to know. Who's Charlene? Who's Charlene?
Oh, man. You know, one of the loves of my life, and this love of my life came when the passion and the biggest love of my life, which is music. There was a time when it was like a fork in the road. I had to decide, can I continue this relationship and still do my music how I know I'm supposed to be doing it and touch the world? Or do I sacrifice who I am wholeheartedly for the love of my life? And it seemed like it was not balanced enough to do both.
Why can't we just get back together? Why can't we just love nights together?
You're working on some new music and you have a single out, Back Together. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, Back Together is a song, after 3 years, I want to come back with a little different spin on music. And I paired up with Ninth Wonder, who's a producer, who's produced for Jay-Z and all these amazing people, Mary J. Blige. And he started playing this Rick James sample, Fire and Desire. And we were in the studio, had been there all night in the AM, 3, 4 in the morning. And I heard this song, man, and I had to go in and record it. I dropped my backpack. I was gonna leave and go to the hotel and rest. But I went in immediately and started singing the song. And this is what came about. When Rick James' voice came in, leave them, I was like, you know what? We should feature him. I want it to be a feature. I don't want it just to be a sample. I want it to be a feature, and I want to pay homage to him and my respects. He was such a pioneer. The guys who did the animation, they're from South Africa.
Another South African that you've collaborated with is Amanda Black. How did that come
I love
about?
her. I love her.
She's awesome. Mm.
You know, I met with her the last time I was there. I think that was 2000 and maybe 18, I think was the last time I was there, or 2019. I think it was 18 when I was at Sun Arena. I met. I met with her. We had dinner. Lunch. I was like, I'd love to work with her, and she could sing too. And so they sent me the song Vuka. Vuka, Vuka, what's the comply for Vuka? Fairly longer Vuka. So they sent me that, and they sent me the words and everything, and I had to learn to sing it in Zulu.
Amanda Black and Anthony Hamilton. Now that is a beautiful combination. Coming up on Style Syndicate, we take you on a tour of South Africa's tallest building. Then entertainer Zodwa Wabantu takes us back to her birthplace.
Watenda,
Zodwa, watenda. Today, I'm spending time inside South Africa's tallest building, the Leonardo, which is located in the heart of Africa's richest square mile, Sandton. Construction of this 55-story structure is complete. It consists of hotel rooms, apartments, a spa, shops, and a preschool. And best of all, it was designed mostly by women. I want you to see how the apartments look. This is the 3-bedroom. The interior design was done by Stephen Falk and Varun. They focused on grays and purples. You can spend a night here for 20,000 Rand or rent for 90,000 Rand a month. This is the Leonardo suite. It's still a shell, but the interior will be customized to suit the buyer's individual taste. It consists of 3 floors for entertainment, lifestyle, and residential. You get 360-degree views of Johannesburg. And the price tag? 250 million Rand. So Shanae, we know that the Leonardo is the tallest building in South Africa. What else makes it unique?
It would definitely have to be the art in the building. All the pieces have been curated specifically for Leonardo.
And there is a tour that you guys offer to the public and also the guests, where you get to see these specially curated pieces. Tell me more about it.
So you are able to book as a guest. You can come directly through to me and I will be doing the tour. So it lasts from about an hour to an hour and a half to go from the start of the building all the way up. All of the artists are actually local, so it's quite a big team. The company is called the Trinity Session, and it consists of all local artists that curated all of the pieces.
I walked into the building and I have to say this is one of the pieces that stood out to me, and it's called Roots. Talk to me about this piece.
So it's quite a special piece, as you can see. It's made out of recycled jacaranda roots and recycled wood as well. As you can see, there's different colors, different faces in the artwork, and it represents the different cultures and different races that we've actually got in the country. Each apartment has its own artwork. The foyers have their own artwork. As you said, the lobbies. There was about 100 local artists that worked on the entire art pieces. So I would say close to 1,000 art pieces, possibly.
Wow, that's a lot of artists that are commissioned. That's good. All right, I want to see some more work. Shall we go? Okay. After the break, Zodwa Wabantu talks business.
Yeah, homework with Shailen.
Here's someone who's unapologetic about who she is and is comfortable in her own skin. That's entertainer, businesswoman, and reality star Zodwa Wabantu. She has, without a doubt, become a household name. We spent the day with the flamboyant socialite and spoke about how she is building her empire. Zodwa, this is where Zodwa comes from. We are now in Soweto. What was life like in Soweto growing up here? Bugunjani.
Growing up was hard. I think every child says that, but every child has a story. So mine is no better or worse. I grew up so hard.
So every time Mobuya lane Soweto, but then if you're walking down the streets of Soweto, Buyela mhlambe ekhaya, I mean, ufila kanjani? And now that you are Zodwa, you're all grown up after experiencing everything and all the traumas that you went through.
Soweto ingenzile yaphinde yang-destroya. I will never forget them. Because even if they see me now, khona ongikhalelayo, you know, uthi mara, Why her? Because they know Gucci, I come from nothing to now where I am. So they will never accept you, Sam. They will never respect you, Sam, because they know where you come from.
So wahambe ekhaya at the age of 16.
Yes.
And then you had to fend for yourself and also
Yes.
relying on strangers to help you out where possible. Ne?
Yeah.
And some of them being males.
Yeah.
Some of them, I can imagine, also trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
So how did that shape Zodwa, who you are? How did it make you stronger, that experience?
I'm stronger, I'm a hustler, I'm a go-getter. Ayikho into ongayisho to break me. But saying that I'm not strong, that I'm broken. So broken, not that I'm not happy. I can't do what I want. I can have anything that I want. Like, so, nase bank, nangu number 11. Mangenisa ngibe number 1. eShoprite nangu line uzodwa, you know, anywhere.
Yes.
But my past and where I come from and all the things that they've said from growing up from home, on the streets, and the men and the females, you know, being intimidated by myself as in ubumina bami. Yes, I've made it, I've won. Now they can see me on TV, they can read me on papers, but I know Gucci, they've broken me for the rest of my life.
After leaving home at 16 and then you went and you became a debt collector.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm impressed.
man.
Homework with Shaile.
How do you leave being a debt collector coming to the entertainment space? Ungene kanjani?
I left with the company. I must go to Durban to open a branch. Since in Kulmakakulu, since I'm being turned, since I'm a client, ekwazi ukukhuluma nami, this and that. Then I Googled, but you know, Mlazi. Then there was Eyadini, Maxi. Then I said, that's my type of vibe. Logish, you know now 500 location. I'm a coke out. Six package ye coke. Yaphuma nesibindi nevol. So uzibhajectele because ngidla yami imali. Yasebenza. After then that's how Zodwa Wabantu came. Being loved by people, their page, social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, ngiloko ngitrenda nje ukuthi kunale ntombazane engapheki ngathi ayinandoda ihlezi sebutshwaleni. That's how I came.
So manje njengoba usho ukuthi you were made by abantu.
Yeah.
Coming from social media and how it's helped you.
Yeah.
Ufila kanjani the very same people who are harshly judging you for the dancing that you do, harshly judging you for the way you're dressing, harshly judging you for into shoyo. Iba kanjani lento lo ufila kanjani?
There's balance. There's the good and the bad. I love them dearly, Skoko. I love my people. I love my fans. I don't want to call them my fans. Abantu bami. They must talk. They must keep on talking. I love them. You know, when people talk, I think sometimes bazamukbonisa, maybe you're overdoing it or so you're bored. If not you're bored, then you step up. You know, so criticism that you listen, whether it's ogwaka or it's destroy.
There's been a lot of people who have a problem with the fact that you date younger guys. What do you say about that? What trend Zodwa? What trend?
What is it? What's the problem?
It's basho kanjalo bathi banenkinga.
Isebenza nzima and ekhuleni kwami, as hard as you've listened to all my interviews, ekhuleni nzima. I was not dating for love when I was growing up. I don't want to use some names because I'm full ngingavezwa eTV mina. So I will date some guys ngifuna bangibhejele, you know. Bangangise yoma fancy restaurant because uzospend 3,000 while leyo mali ngiyidinga endlini ekhaya. Sidinga i-braai pack, ishukela, you understand? So when I will date somebody bengicela nje ukuthi, you know, ngicela ungangithengeli champagne, ngicela ungangithengeli, you know, ngiyidinga like. So from that, I ngoba boku prostitute. Bengamanga start angazi ngam starting. So, but it's indirect prostitution. Ngifuni nithi hayi ngiyazilungiselela niphinde nidebate ngami nithuthe bofune kuyasho vela ukuthi ebe hayi bengame starting shembe ngishelo yashelwa mina bese ngibhetshela. So with this now, like I'm a powerful woman, I work so hard nginento zami. I think inhliziyo manje yaba like shukuthi bengabuthandi lento bengiyenza, bengenzisa ukuthi ngilambile. So why should I date somebody ufuna ngimphekele now that I'm capable of doing anything for myself? Why ufuna ngincenga umuntu afuna ngimwashele? You understand? So with the Ben 10s, which they call them Ben 10s, it's more of me being happy, powerful, independent, businesswoman, all over, and I'm famous.
So you've become such a household name, Kodamanje, and you've moved from Vele just nje ukdansa manje sozo release an album, and then you've got some businesses where you have your own perfume range, you have your own lipstick range that's coming up.
And petroleum jelly.
Petrol, exactly.
I decided to have these products for women. I love women. I saw that they're fragile, they're weak, and anything that they've said directing to me, I saw that it's their own weakness, it's their own weakness, as in ukusaba. So they're rediverting whatever they feel about themselves, thinking they're showing it to me. So me, I made those things for them to enhance their beauty because they feel comfortable in beauty. But mina, ngicela bangiyeke ngiso. Hayi ngoba ngi-afford lipstick. That's why ngidecide ukunenzela. Hayi ngoba ngi-afford perfume. That's why ngikwazi ukunenzela. Hayi ngoba ngi-afford i-mascara. That's why, you know. Mina ngiyanenzela, ngiyanithengela.
And if the perfumes are sold out. So DJ Tira, who has been in the industry for quite a long time, has been your mentor ever since you got into the music industry, and he's continued to groom you.
Yes.
Tell me about the relationship that you have with him.
DJ Tira is my boss when I'm in trouble, when I can't read or sign something, uyocala check, unabantu nje bamcheckela such as onkule in the office. But I can call him about work. He's not my friend, he's my boss. Like, it's a relationship.
And that's it for this week on Star Syndicate. Don't forget to follow us on Star Syndicate _ on Twitter, Star Syndicate _ SA on Instagram. I enjoyed spending this time with you. Stay safe and take care.